I do this. That might be better. Ish. What do you guys say in the class? Better? Better.
Okay.
Better.
Is that better? Okay, that's backward. That might be really good, actually. Check the camera. That might be the best way. It's all kind of crappy on camera, but as long as you guys can see it. Okay, let's... Oh, I can take the 0 out. That was dumb. You can't roll 0 flips. You have to have at least 1, yeah? How many got it in 1? Now let's raise hands if you got it on the first and show me with fingers how many of that time you got. So you either got it once or twice or 3 times, or let me go around and count. So we got 5, 6, 7. Kelly, you got 5? That was 5 times you got that to happen?
Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4.
7, 11, 12, 15, 4 times, 19, 25, 33, 34, 38, 37, 40. That happened 40 times.
Hold on. I didn't understand your question. Okay, so how many times we got it in?
How many times did you just hit the go and then you got a 0 right away? Do I have to add something to that 40?
I had 5.
We had 5 as well, Aaron. I'll make that 45.
Oh,
I got it 5 times.
And 5 times, so make it a 50, friends.
3, 4. I got 6. I got 4.
Didn't you tell me 6, Kelly?
Yeah, I got 6 once the first time.
But you told me...
I told you 4.
Well, then let's add 2 more to it.
And then 4 from the
4 more.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this again. How many times did you just press enter and get 0 off the bat? That's kind of the question I'm asking. You pressed enter, you got 0, that means you flipped tails right off the bat. Or heads right off the bat, heads right off the bat. Let's count them again. 5, 10, 12, 17, 18, plus this 5, 23, 26, let's see, we got 7 back there, 33, 42, 47, 53, 57, 63, 66, 67, 70. That's a big difference, good. How many of you took 2 flips, so it went tails, heads, 1, 0, 1, 0? And then how many times did that happen? Tails, heads, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 16, 18, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 35, 38, 42, 43, 45.
I changed my answer to 5.
You changed it to 5, but I added 1 for you, Galena, so that's going to be 49, right? Add 4 more.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's easy to change. Just now that should be a little-ish high, but that's okay. We'll come back to why. 3. How many went tails, tails, heads? Tails, tails, heads. Tails, tails, heads. Good, good, good. Tails, tails, heads. We're going till we get heads. Till we get heads. Tails,
Oh, 3.
tail, Tails, tails, heads.
Maybe she's
Tails, tails, heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 5, Kelly?
Sure. I am really confused. I think I'm just
How many times did it happen? How many times did you go tails, tails, heads?
3 times.
3 times. Okay, just hold your fingers up and let me know how many times you got each of these cases. You keep holding 5 up, so I think you have 5 each time. Hands back up for 3 because I lost count. Because I can't keep anything in my memory more than 3.5 seconds, speaking of 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 5, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 28, 29, 31. Beautiful. Notice what's happening. They're getting scarcer as we go down. That should happen based on what we saw earlier today. We see fewer and fewer runs that are long as time goes on. They're pretty much always guaranteed over time. How many of us went, how many times do we have to go tails, 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 heads? Tails, 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 heads. That will require 4 flips. Tails, 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 heads. Tails, 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 heads. 1 time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many we got, Michael?
I'm a little confused. I thought you were counting. I was counting how many times I got tails each time.
That plus, but then you have to count the heads at the end. That adds 1 more. So right now we're on 4.
Yeah.
That means you flipped tails 3 times, then flipped heads. So you went 1, 1, 1, 0. Did you write down all your results?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did it differently.
Okay, so what does that number mean? 1, you got it on the first?
Oh, I got 1 tail on the first.
Oh no, we were counting until, don't even count your data, we'll just leave it out.
Okay.
We were counting how many times it flipped until we saw heads. So
that's
you
how
would,
many times I flip.
but- oh, so add 1 to each of these then. So you got 4 tails, then you got 2 tails, then 3 tails and so forth.
Yeah.
So just add 1 to each of these to add the heads flip in. So you flipped 1 tail, then you flipped heads, that's 2 flips total. 4 tail flips plus the 1 heads flip is 5 flips total. 5 plus the 1 is 6 flips total. So just add 1 to each of these and then vote. So right now we're on 4, you would actually vote once because you got 3 plus 1 is the heads, that's 1. So we had, crap, what did I just say? I counted and I forgot to write it down for
Do it
4.
over again.
Do it over again because I gotta count Michael in here now. 4 flips total, which means tails, 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 heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 9. Drop it again.
I had
Good.
1 for 2.
1 for up here, Kel?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not a problem. We can easily fix it.
And
You, Galina?
I had 4 for number 1.
4 for number 1. We'll agree on the data later.
But you already counted my 1, so it should be 73. So your fingers black?
No, they're blue.
We're getting there. Well, they're blue. I don't know. It looks kind of blackish too. It's interesting. 5. Tails, 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 tails. Heads. Tails, 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 tails. Heads. You got 3 of those, Frankie? Holy crap.
Wow.
3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those. Beautiful. How many times? Tails, 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 tails. Heads. Tails, 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 tails. Heads. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Starting to tail off. This is about right. 7. Tails, 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 tails. Heads. Jeremiah's got 2. Then we're done. Beautiful. 2. Anybody go 8? 7 tails followed by a head? That one didn't show up. And there were at least 2 of you that saw 8 tails followed by a head. We know we got Trey, we got Kathy. So we got 3. You got one of you, Catherine, you as well. So there's 3 outcomes of that. Gorgeous. 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 That's a beautiful distribution. Does it kind of make sense with what you would expect? It's decreasing. Now, there's a little bit of a hiccup here at the end. But this exact same thing happened to us last week when we did a similar experiment. It decreased fairly rapidly. We lost essentially half each time. And if we fit an exponential regression to this, it would look just like that too. Good? Makes sense? Ish? Makes sense? Maybe. Possible. Fair. Okay, good. Let's collect 2 more data sets, and then I want to analyze the data sets. I want to get all the coins out of the way for starters. Tony, what are you thinking about? You're thinking about something.
I'm counting and it looks like it's an odd number that there's an even foot.
That implies, number 1, I didn't confuse the hell out of everybody.
Yeah.
Which I probably did in my instructions. And number 2, I counted correctly as I was going around the room. Very often, Tony's realizing that if we add all these numbers up, it doesn't add up to an exact number multiple of 10, which it should. And that never happens. It never happens, right? We get close enough. We assume that I screw up evenly across the board, and it all kind of balances over time. So don't worry about that too much.
Okay.
Now, let's do 2 more data sets. Then I want to bring some statistics into this. I want you to now change the experiment. We're going to make a quicker one, and we're also, let's do this one. So let's do an experiment, number 2. Number of flips until you get 1 of each.
So same thing.
Same exact, you're going to be flipping coins 1 at a time again. But now flip it until you get at least 1 of each. Not flip until you get heads, but flip until you've seen both coins at least 1 time. So again, it might go tails, 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 heads. It might go heads, tails, and you're done. So you have to flip at least twice, yeah? You have to flip at least twice. Go ahead, Joseph.
We're not going to 10 then. We're just doing.
You're going as far as you have to go.
Okay.
Right? You're going as far as you have to. It might be that you flip 18 tails in a row and then get a heads. We're going to keep track of that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense, yes.
How many times do we want to do that?
Let's do it 10 times again so I can screw up the counting again. It's just because I know me pretty well. Good question. I want to get enough data to make it interesting. Yes, makes sense? Yes.
Does 2 count as
Beautiful.
1?
2 is going to be your minimum, yes? You have to flip at least twice. If it goes 1, 0, or 0, 1, you're done.
That counts as 1 time.
That counts as 1.
Right.
No, it counts as 2. It counts as 2. We're going to start the chart here at 2. and go off to infinity. I'm running out of ink, so I'm going to change pens. We're also going to stop the camera.